New update here just dropped. We're going to go through all of the changes in this video. Quick shout out to my partner, Apex Gaming PCs. A bunch of great customizable PCs over there. Use code MATTERS for a discount. Links down below. But first up here, for global changes, bug fixes, fix an issue causing incomplete main menu notification text to get cut off, preventing players from reading the full message. But for the big changes here, the major changes, some huge weapon nerfs here, especially, involving Warzone 2 players, Warzone 2 class setups. We have the first one, RPK, increased initial bullet vertical recoil, increased horizontal recoil, and reduced damage ranges. A huge nerf here to the RPK. It did get a slight nerf with Season 2, but it was still good after the update, but now it is definitely nerfed here. We'll see how it is in-game very soon, but it's definitely not going to be as good as it was before. If you guys don't know, Warzone 2, majority of the class setups have been RPK and Fennec, and as you'll see later on, the Fennec also got a pretty big nerf as well. But for the cast-off here, we have reduced damage ranges. Cast-off's a really fun weapon to use, so that kind of sucks there, but that makes sense, of course. The ISO, obviously just banned from ranked play. Fix an issue causing .300 blackout ammunition to register as hit scan, so not really a nerf or a buff there, but just a little issue. For SMGs here, of course, the only one here, a big one though, Fennec 45, reduced far damage, which makes sense. It's supposed to be a closer range SMG, and reduced damage against armor. It now requires 2 additional bullets to break 3 armor plates, which again, I understand completely. It wasn't as good with the Season 2 update, but it was still super, super powerful, so this should bring it down to more of a normal range for an SMG. And of course, someone's going to find a new meta weapon very soon. I've been seeing people use the Lockman 5.56. That could be the new replacement. We'll see very soon. For battle rifles here, the FTAC Recon, increased sprint speed here. Lockman 7.62, increased damage range, reduced ADS speed, reduced hip spread min, increased hip spread while moving, increased sprint speed. For SO14, increased movement speed. The TAC V here, reduced near damage, reduced muzzle velocity, reduced far damage range, reduced movement speed. Another nerf to the TAC V. I mean, the TAC V was so good, and honestly an underused weapon in MW2 and Warzone 2 as well. It got a nerf before, and it got an even bigger nerf again here. So those are some pretty big weapon changes in my opinion. For attachments here, we have some adjustments for ammunition, incendiary ammunition. Residual incendiary damage will no longer eliminate players. That's very interesting. Fix an issue that prevented residual incendiary damage from being applied to armor, and fix an issue that allowed sniper rifles to down players with 3 armor plates in a single shot while using incendiary ammunition. For MP here, bug fixes, fix an issue that caused some elements to be missing in the after action report. Fixed collision issues with various elements on Embassy. Fix an issue allowing players to leave Farm 18 and infected. Weird glitch there. For ranked play here, fix an issue causing players to receive harsher suspensions than intended. Fix an issue causing players to get kicked for an activity despite being active in a match. I've seen a lot of clips of people just getting kicked randomly, so that's a good change there, good fix, I should say. And fix an issue that would incorrectly display the SR had reset to 0. Spec Ops here, one change, bug fix. Fix an issue stopping a player being unable to move if they use the terminals at the same time as another player. For Warzone here, BR, we have some modes here, of course. We have solo, duo, trio, quad. For Ashika Island, we now have resurgence solos. That's really cool. And then quads as well. Hopefully, again, we'd get trios and duos. I mean, it would have been nice if we just had solo, duo, trio, quads all at once at the launch of Season 2, but I guess we have to wait for those, whatever. That's good to have some solos here for Ashika Island. For general changes here, some stuff, geographical elements on Ashika Island, better cover for during engagements. That's interesting there. For some more BR bug fixes here, fix collision issues with various elements across Ashika Island, allowing players to exploit peek shoot through them. Fix an issue that caused the correct combination of attachments with incendiary rounds to allow sniper rifles to down players in a single shot. We already talked about that, of course. For BR again, fix an issue that prevented purchased loadout drop markers from equipping to the active loadout field upgrade slot. Fix an issue that caused the most wanted contract tooltip to indicate a 4-minute timer when the actual timer is 3 minutes once accepted. So a visual bug there. Fix an issue that caused standard BR solos to still use 2v2 gulag. Fix an issue that would inaccurately display the placed 155th message upon squad elimination. And some DMZ changes here, some fixes. Fix an issue causing AI reinforcements on Ashika Island to clip through certain buildings. Fix an exploit related to getting a weapon with extra attachments. Fix an issue related to players getting stuck with a repeated downloading instance inventory message. I've never seen that one. And fix an issue related to a floating cache used in a radioactive materials contract. And then recently fixed things here, which I guess we already saw. We talked about this actually, but increase the number of armor plates found on ground loot for Ashika Island BR. That's a good change there. DMZ, some issues that were fixed. Fixed issue related to all players in a squad holding the same weapon in the DMZ lobby screen. Fixed issue that was preventing players from unlocking new seasonal content via DMZ extraction. And finally, fixed an issue causing AI reinforcements to continue to respawn without end. So some pretty important changes there overall. The big ones are obviously the weapon changes, but pretty solid update. Again, be sure to subscribe for more quick update videos like this right when they release, right when they come out. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.